Amsterdam, those Amsterdam pizzas, man.
Wah.
Wah. No, that's tomorrow. That is certainly tomorrow. Wah. Alright, so where the fuck do we go? Do we just head straight to... Yeah, departure is looking fine. Is the land of departure fucked already? I'd imagine so. Yeah, we can't... Yeah, the summit is the... Yeah, it's fucked. Yep. Well, if it is Narcos no good, all bad, no fun day. So true. So true, bestie.
Who said that?
Alex!
Alex.
Okay, let's go. Keyblade Graveyard. Let's just go for it, I guess.
Can I for 5 seconds get my shit together real quick?
I'm not the one eating a pizza.
No, in the sense of can I start the stream so I can also see the fucking messages?
I'm not the one eating pizza.
PK! I'm not even eating pizza right now.
I'm not even eating the pizza.
Shut the fuck up!
The three of us will always be one.
Damn, somebody make a...
Mike Lee catcher. Mike Lee. Oh yeah, the Mickey creator.
Creator. Creator.
Mike
Creatura.
Michael Lee creature. Alright. So here we are. One more time. Until KH3, of course. But for now, one more time.
Okay, Houston, I have a problem.
What?
I don't know where to go.
Keyblade Graveyard.
No, because I did not stop where you stopped last time.
Did you go to Jensen's tower?
That was a place, eh?
Yes. Graveyard shift, yeah. Should just be a cutscene anyway, so I can just kind of skip through that and then be in motion.
That wouldn't just always fucking, you know, get stuck.
The hell are you getting stuck on?
Geometry.
Oh. Well, happens. One map. Guess while we're here, might as well fill up the sticker album real quick.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Where does this asshole go? Why here? Yeah, whatever. Flowers should be easy. That. That. Okay. Good enough. Yep, but tumbling into battle. Hopefully I have a good enough deck for this shit.
I do not know.
Should be fine? Maybe? I don't know. Guess we'll see. You don't really have the speed to avoid these tornadoes though, so yeah. That's gonna be a bit annoying. Oh well.
So now the game told me, ayo, go to the funny place with the many fucking grave thingies.
Her balance got top heavy. Guess so.
Well, I mean...
It's the tits, I tell ya.
Yeah, with her, I would say no.
Yeah, there's not much going on here.
And not much is also a bit mean to say. And also wrong.
I do have to say though, it really does feel like she has like qualities of a Keyblade Master. Because she is actually kicking real ass here.
Hmm.
So I think that's pretty cool, actually. That's unfortunate.
I guess so. Map. And now into the backyard in
Oh
the
god.
thick of it.
Bleh.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. The only song of that kind that exists with that name and title.
God, speaking of backyardigans, they actually did recently find like the fucking pilot of that. Where they
Oh,
actually
shit, okay.
where they used like real puppets. The me
They
and
had
my
real
friends.
puppets?
Not like actually not puppets, but like real costumes, live action costumes.
Ah, okay.
It was the me and my friends pilot was it? I think.
Okay.
Random area from Spectropes. How is Spectropes still following me around in like just terminology, and I still don't know what the fuck it is?
I mean, you can change that.
I could change many things.
Yeah, but the thing here is, at least I can speak for 2 of the games. I haven't played the first one. The first one was apparently a little bit... The second one is really good, and the third one is also pretty fucking good.
Because the Spectropes
Though-
friendly counters are tornadoes that spawn enemies. Ah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah. I think that, at least in German they were called vortexes.
I guess that
The storms. The enemies were not called vortex though. The enemies were called crawl with a K.
well,
I
they,
should
are
probably-
they part of the Kremlin
I
crew
got-
from Donkey Kong?
I got killed on one of those tornadoes by those fucking weeds. I hate life.
Oh dear. Those weeds do deal a lot of damage. Hello.
The weeds are the worst.
Yeah. Well, let's just enter this tornado because there's no way I can not.
Also, quick thing about Spectropes. First game and second game are the S games.
Yeah.
The third is a Wii game. I see a problem though.
Why?
They use a little bit of finagling with the Wii remote and
Ah, I love Waggle.
I do not know if they have anything like Pro Controller support where they just don't do that or do it differently. Could be. I don't know. Played it with remote. But I do have to say, good game. Got the second one for Christmas one year.
Huh. Okay. Ironic Harbor
Yes.
doesn't have an aquatic spell. She has an ice spell. That's close enough, Alex.
Yeah, because imagine water in PS2 graphics.
Oh, that would not work.
I mean, I could see it work, but it would definitely be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. There's a reason they only made water spells in KH3.
Yep. Oh,
Blade.
no, 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 no.
Might as well. One more time. Get my stickers in order.
Got level up, thanks to Mega Flare.
Nice. So, what level are you? I'm level 28 now.
I'm level 27 currently.
Okay.
Where the fuck do I go? No. Okay, I have to wait for a moment because connection was killing my inputs.
The Bubbles from Finding Nemo. The Bubbles.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm inside a second tornado.
God, speaking of Finding Nemo, this is exactly like that castle. It's like, swim through it, not over it.
Yeah, actually.
And then up there would be the jellyfish that kill you and get you high.
I had the PC game of that.
That was a
actually very
point.
fun.
That was a point and click, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I
pretty good.
had that as well.
And I really liked the jellyfish part. If I don't,
I
misremember
don't
it.
remember the jelly. I don't remember that PC game at all. Like I have
Hey.
vague images in my mind, but that's all.
Hey, Digga.
Huh?
Idea for VC.
I need to find that game like somewhere in archive. There's also like a Monsters Inc. PC game that's just a bunch of mini games. and like one of those is like traffic. Like you control a bunch of cars going into the parking lot, and you have to like put them all like in a parking spot properly. And there's like special cars, like firefighter cars that like have to go to specific places and stuff. It's very interesting. And there's like the fucking post sorting, like mail sorting game that I also like really enjoyed. I found that game. I found the like PC ROM for that, like the PC disc ISO for that, but I couldn't get it to install, and I don't know why. And that annoys me because I want to play that game again.
Man. By the way, if you want, you can already go into cutscene territory. I'm probably gonna be there soon as well.
Alright, then let's finish this. Critically Sleeping by Rank Buff. Hello, Bravi.
Greetings.
Terra.
Not the weeds.
They really are the worst.
Yep.
Wee Blade.
Wheat blade?
Wee Blade.
Oh, it's just a wee little blade.
Sea Blade.
I was told the master was struck down.
I got swallowed up by another vortex.
Land Blade. Okay, now we need Fire Blade.
Yes, that's right. I was stupid. and
E-Blade.
helped
Oh.
Xehanort do it.
Right. E.
The master.
E.
E-A-E-E-E.
I only fought because I wanted to protect
1A.
him,
You get 1A.
but I was tricked.
Not
Xehanort
not
set
more.
the whole thing up.
Eh.
Also, he could awaken the
What?
darkness inside me. You were right, Aqua. And so was the master. I did
Evie.
need to be watched. I went astray. But no more.
What else is darkness but hate and rage? Xehanort is feeding the dark fires within you, making you fight.
Cool.
You'll go astray again.
You still there, mate?
Yeah, yeah. Just let the cutscene play
Cool.
out.
How does that
Yeah, because
honor
I
a
was not
master's
there
memory, Terra?
anymore.
What do you mean?
One more, I'll drag Hark in here.
Oh, okay. There he is.
It's me.
You missed
Guess
the
who
tornadoes.
died? Guess who died in the third and final tornado because internet died and I could not input anything anymore.
PK.
No, I have Raging Storm. I win.
True. Kill them with kindness. Raw.
Tried to destroy me.
Mega flare.
Not-
Still don't know exactly what it is. But
Keyblade. You said it.
For his neutral special, Donald wields a gun.
just the thought of it.
Relax, man.
Super special Donald wields a
We're gonna
gun.
take care of you.
Died in a tornado billboards. Actually.
I may have to fight Vanitas after all.
Well, you're gonna laugh, PK, but
What is it?
very recently, by playing Final
Three of us
Fantasy,
can never be
Sepp and I have
Alright?
encountered the one singular Bahamut outside of Bahamut from Final Fantasy XIV who is able to match Donald Duck in power.
Oh, what the fuck?
yes.
That's possible?
Yes.
Yes.
The Mongols.
Because
He would burn the world.
Oh,
The
God.
first Bahamut to have used Zeta Flare is in 14, and 16 is the second time it used it. So that is technically Donald Duck's match.
Row Raggy.
We will get to that, but the unfettered power that fucking bird holds, Jesus Christ. I mean, the idea that he is just like the court mage and everybody makes jokes about him not healing them, but meanwhile he's one of the most destructive beings in the verse. That is so funny to me.
Why not? Oh, he. Oh. Come on, say it, say it. Say the thing.
Behold.
Say the thing, say her not. Keyblade. Yay!
No, that's He just said Keyblade the normal way. The good way is about to come up.
Countless Keyblade wielders gave up their lives,
Behold, corn.
all in search of one.
Imagine if this was a cornfield.
Did you say corn?
Me.
I'm not gonna do the noise because I can't do the noise.
Why, it's not. Oh.
He's gonna say it.
He said it.
Keyblade. We play.
I mean, it's not like it's
Ooh,
gay
right.
corn.
The game blade. Oh wait, wrong game.
The gay blade?
Yes.
Hooray.
That they use in Dream Drop Distance. That the community named it the gay blade.
That's disgusting. What the hell? Bro's just enjoying the cinematics.
I purposefully did not mute because I knew my mic was gonna pick it up and it would make it so much more believable.
You fucking asshole.
Popcorn our moment. It's like John and me yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I will mute myself
For future crunch.
for future crunches.
Also, I have reached the save point with level 28.
Alright, okay, we're on the same level then. Literally.
Yeah, but he died once, so he's automatically worse than you are.
Yeah?
That's
I think
just a
I died
privilege thing.
twice.
See?
Aha!
But one is not my fault. One was the internet.
PK multi-stream went. The logistics of that confuse and scare me.
Yeah, to be fair, Sepp is struggling with the whole streaming thing on his end.
Time to hit whoever is the final boss, Rette.
What? Who could be the final boss?
I can do that for myself.
The thing that's gonna come up right now is one of my most favorite playing the long game moments in the franchise.
Oh. Not the Skyrim monks. PK stream. Why is the rat here?
Because Reticus.
How about you leave the popsicle with me? So you can go have your little fight with Terra. You can't be too happy about
This
him
is what I
Deep
mean.
sixing.
Who are you?
Oh.
No, not to
Good
zoom it
question,
onto the
Arthur.
eye.
You have got some grand.
Who is this totally unrelated character who's never ever come up again and who totally had green, yellow eyes from the start of the game?
Aha.
Who wants to go first?
It's break to know.
Oh, so this kiddo thinks he's a full-fledged Keyblade wielder. He's got the angry look down.
Fucking,
No
I
hands,
love
you
this.
wanna waste
Oh,
your time.
that he
You're
does.
trying to drive us apart with your mind games.
Sassy
It'll
motherfucker.
never work.
Love this
Yes.
man.
You say so?
I said love this man.
A break. I almost said the wrong name because that's not him. Almost said, called him Zigba. How strange.
What's a Sigma?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Alright,
I
break.
I love that guy. Unironically, one of the best characters in the franchise. So fun. Also, I just like the idea of everyone using some kind of melee weapon or magic and throw just pulls of guns.
Okay, cool. I have to pause my game immediately. 5-second delay input.
Oh boy.
Input delay.
Nice knowing you. Kiss yourself goodbye.
Oh, you can. Oh, you can actually block this. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Okay. Okay.
They're actually
Raging Storm.
There are actually a number of animations and like moves that are very similar to his later appearance that he uses in this fight, which I really like.
Yeah, this is very, very Sigma boss fighty. He also like says reload and stuff, which is neat.
I mean, he also did that before, didn't he?
I mean, yeah, that is really
Good camera!
like,
Good camera!
I wish they were like related in some way.
Man, this guy shot me in the face.
That's the point?
Kind of like his whole thing.
Oh my god, these things are just stuck around there. Okay, Raging Storm is not the best idea against him, it seems. Yeah. Oh, whatever.
Okay. Not get hit by that attack or else I die. Good to know.
Yep, oh wow. Okay, I think the strat here is to just spam shot locks. I think that might be the one.
As it never happened before in this game.
Dead. Bravi, Alex, shut up.
Take that.
Take this!
Okay, that was the first. I died when things that said max.
Go.
Goofy und Max.
Shush.
Okay, wow, yeah, the shotlock kills. The shotlock kills so much, holy shit. And Aqua's reflect spell is just a very good, like, counter against most of his shots that aren't deep black of evil.
Reload!
Yeah, like generally he's
Yeah, okay.
pretty easy to fight because he can block most of what he does, except for like the black ones. The black shots, I'm sorry, sounded strange. And at the end of his combos you can just stagger him very easily, so it's like actually quite easy.
Yeah,
But,
two shotlocks
also-
and just a tiny bit more seems to do the trick, really.
Take this!
Yeah, also just as you mentioned, I just love Aqua's barrier.
And heal block also just helps.
Yeah, heal. Oh my god, heal block is so good. Heal barrier is insane.
Yeah, there we go. We take those.
I think I should have brought a second Cura. That would have been maybe a good idea.
I keep forgetting don't mess with Keyblade wielders. But you know what? That just means I made the right choice. Well, he wanted me to buy time, and I'd say he got it.
What? Ven! Aqua!
I'm asking you as a friend.
Oh, death screen. It's over.
Yeah.
Put an end to me.
Dead. Bravi! Stop it.
Dead.
Gosh, I'm glad you're okay.
Rescued by the rat. God fucking damn it.
Michael. Okay, personal space, first of all.
Yeah, honestly, that's disgusting. Oh, there he is.
Oh, thank goodness. Ven,
Oh, there you are, Perry.
you're safe. Ven?
Top percentage rat. I still think Mortimer is more powerful, but you know.
Very good thing that Xehanort isn't here. That would give him a stiffy.
Oh, don't say that. Don't. Ugh.
Too late.
This
Ven
Ven
is
is
sus.
sus, yeah.
That is true. That is true, Bravi. That's not Ven.
I am not Ventus.
I am evil
What?
Ventus.
Become a
What
part
gave
of
it away?
mine
The
now.
yellow eyes? The evil outfit?
This Keyblade will
The
open
mythical
a
weapon in
door,
his hand?
one that leads to all worlds. Then, Keyblade-bearing warriors will flock here from each and every one of them. to
I never quite
battle for
understood
the
how he
light
could
within
have a battle
Kingdom
against
Hearts.
Vanitas in his heart, fighting for control, meanwhile
Just
Vanitas
like
was
the
out here doing this shit.
legend says, the
Multitasking.
Keyblade War will begin.
Ah, bro, so true.
Stop. I'm sick of your nonsense.
Except the jungle. Yeah, the jungle is banned. Also, like, the hell is he saying about, like, Keyblade warriors from all worlds coming up? There's barely any Keyblade warriors left, are there?
The idea is more so to spark the thing that started the conflict to begin with, so people would pick up Keyblades again and start fighting. So like Keyblade wielders, you can train, right? If people want to fight over something, they will probably grab the thing that is the most effective to do that, which in this universe is the Keyblade.
Have fun with this fight. I'm
Create
still
Keyblade to
breaking
create
it.
war or create war to create Keyblade? The first one.
Let's team up.
I will like to use this chance to mention this once more, in case I have mentioned it before, which I do believe I have, if you're fighting these on Ventus's playthrough. I really dislike Keyblades as
Yeah, it's just a goofy up, stupid shit.
I like it.
I really don't.
I especially like the crystalline power stuff.
The crystalline parts are not the problem. The problem is that the handle is bullshit, and that the handle part just makes up half of the weapon, and it's just also very, very boring. I love the Kingdom Key, it's one of my favorite Keyblades, but
Don't smash it together.
seeing it just reused like this, when we have so many weapons with so many cool designs in the franchise, it's just a little bit boring to me. If more of the weapon was design-wise like the crystalline part, that would have been awesome, but it isn't sad. Like half of the weapon is cool, and the other half is just...
How powerless you are.
I kinda lose one.
Gotcha.
Shit.
Alex says Salt Shaker. I'm not exactly sure what he's referring to. I'm gonna be entirely honest. My brother said, remember that question for much later. I know what you're alluding to, but I will not mention it now.
Alright, there we go.
I think the streams are not exactly spoiler-free.
Yeah, but we're trying to at least stick to continuity here a bit.
Yes.
Oh hey, I beat the fucker, you beat your fucker.
Hey.
Grand. Now I just have to get a bit, I have to get on with it a bit faster then.
I'm ready to get it on! Burst of Mariah faith, yeah.
What's wrong?
I like how my end right now is. Let's team up. Oh! Mickey.
Terra. Ben. Lend me strength.
We'll use the power of friendship.
You're just wasting your energy.
I love the power of friendship.
What?
Oh no! It's gone all haywire.
Not the demon core!
The demon core! No!
Ben is like in the middle of Chernobyl right now.
Ooh.
It's gonna take Xehanort a couple more years to build another one of those. Good.
Kingdom Hearts, but the entirety of the bloodline is just light being radiation poisoning.
Honestly, that would check out, I feel.
Michael, get out of frame. I said I like the power of friendship, and I've established before that we are not friends.
We are on speaking terms, at most.
You're like that one coworker that I kind of tolerate.
Honestly, if you were to ask me what time we have, I would say Wednesday.
Alright, we go. Oh, Profiler, collect all secret reports. There we go.
You know the thing where Mickey sometimes in the series just, when he wants to like show his support and friendship to someone, he just reaches out their hand and they shake it. Right? If he did that to me, I would slap it and leave.
High five, bro.
You lost consciousness. What
Hey,
did
you're finally awake.
This is fucking, you lost consciousness, you said to the person who's probably very aware that they were not conscious.
Yeah.
I see.
Ventus is like in the same place where Sora is at the end of Dream Drop.
No.
Ventus.
This could not like at all be related to one another. In no way mean Sora, you know.
When will he
Couldn't be alluding to anything.
When will he wake? Until Sora learns the power of waking, aka fucking never.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Yeah, but it's gonna take him way too long. That whole fucking thing in KH3 is so pointless. But we'll get there. I have some gripes about that.
I think it's not pointless necessarily. It's a plot device that is poorly implemented because the right KH3 is a little strange sometimes.
Like they hang Chekhov's gun on the wall and then they just never use it.
It is not your protection.
Yeah, it's like it is important since Dream Drop, and it has been pointed to many times. And then the writing in KH3 is just too centered around the end parts of the game, I feel.
Yeah.
And
Like,
that's kind of where that falls
the whole middle
apart.
of the game is so pointless.
To show him the way home.
Oh well.
Just as long as you love him. Then Ventus will be
That was a
Imagine
sound
unlocking
effect.
secret episode on standard.
I mean, I'll get
Yes.
there. I'll get there by 100% fast at some point. But my god, it's gonna be a slog.
the realm.
Oh, he was only
then-
one slash away from being dead,
No.
and I died to his fucking unblockable.
Then
No.
Robbie also said KH3 is to create war to create Keyblade.
Yeah.
True. True.
And if both you and me believe in him with
That
all
is
our hearts,
truly one of
then
the
you
plot
have
points.
2 lights to follow instead of 1.
Wait, what? Huh?
2 lights to
How
follow
great
instead of
Keyblade
1?
was-
What do you mean?
Terra.
I feel like 1 light would be easier, because then he wouldn't like get lost. Because he'd be like, which light should I follow? Like, you know? Oh, scheiße!
Oh, scheiße.
Danke,
Ravi,
Ravi.
there's a C missing there. That is misspelled. Is in German.
And now Bravi has to figure
Schau-
out where to put the C himself. Don't give him hints.
Exactly.
The real unlock is plain coded, yeah, actually. Oh, merde.
Okay, that's cheating. Oh, merde. And also, the real unlock playing coded. I can only say, coded.
Goated.
Recoded, good play, good game.
I mean, it is kinda leading. Hey, Bravi, there you go.
Hey, there you go. Be honest, did you use Google Translate for this?
We won't judge, just heavily.
Oh, Scheibe.
Oh, Scheibe.
So, that
So
was
true.
the Aqua story. I think this is definitely the strongest one out of all of them.
Yes, for very obvious reasons.
Yeah. Not only does
No.
Aqua feel the most like an actual character, and like she gets actual spells that are actually good and fun to use, but I feel like the world exploration and all the stories actually make like more sense and are actually more well designed than some of Terra or Ventus's.
I agree. I feel like because Aqua is very much, in my opinion, you could call her the protagonist of this game, although
Yeah.
obviously all 3 of them are. Aqua is definitely the one with the most impact, simply because she's the most well-rounded, both in gameplay and in personality, where Terra and Ventus just struggle with themselves too much. which obviously is part of their story.
Yeah.
Beat him with
But
Ice
that leads
Barrage.
to them,
Hey, nice.
but that leads to them interacting with the worlds in a very, how do I say, tragic way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they, like, especially Ventus, like, yeah, he makes friends and everything, but he kind of makes friends because he's sad and he's alone and he's looking for Terra and, like, he's trying to have a good time on his journey, which is totally fair. But then Terra is, like, he's just really lost
just
in
getting-
thought most of
he's
the
just
time, and then
bumbling.
fucks things up. Yeah, and then he fucks things up not because he's bad, but just because he's a little gullible sometimes. Or because I feel like sometimes he doesn't think things through. Like, for example, with Hades, we talked about that when that came up. Like, yeah, he isn't stupid. Like, he was aware that Hades was evil, but he played along for too long, and that kind of went in the bad direction, right? Meanwhile, Aqua actually intelligently interacts with the world around her and responds to the world around her in a fitting manner, and that makes her feel like just more involved in a logical way.
Hey, is this Golem on the ceiling? Huh, it does. Oh, you stole my body.
True, Alex, true, Miguel. Oh, you stole my body.
And if you want another proof that Aqua is the main character of this game, there is one more extra story that we unlocked by collecting all the reports now. And guess who we play there? The only one still left alive!
No, I have to look
My
if I
God.
actually have all of them.
I'd hope so?
I did not get an achievement.
I don't know if Xbox works that way.
You should get an achievement, I believe.
Okay, let me see.
I might be wrong, but it is quite possible.
Oh, stats. The Seeker, clear Aqua Storm. Yeah. Most used command, Ice Barrage, because I got it so early. One Ventus just for the heal. Yeah. Alright. So, we save the game. Get our completion mark. Okay.
How many should I have with Aqua?
4? I think 4, yeah.
3, 4, 6, 7 I have.
Congratulations, you have unlocked the final episode. To play, you first need to create special save data. Okay. I can do that. To begin the final episode, choose continue at the title screen and load the save you just created. A bit roundabout, but I guess I can see why they wanna do it that way.
I mean, you're in the end screen. It probably just
Yeah.
wants to pull you out of the current gaming session so it
Yeah.
can properly load
Yeah.
here. Also, considering this was a PSP game, so...
Yeah. So, before we do that,
also-
I suppose we should just rank Aqua's story at the Keyblade Graveyard.
But also, you unlock the final episode, and then you unlock the secret episode, and you're like, so that was a fucking lie.
So, what should I have with Ventus again?
I don't know. Wait,
Yeah, you
give me
can-
a... Okay. Let me just go into my Ventus save file.
You can just look this up in the glossary thing, the Trinity thing.
I
whatever
could
that is
have.
called.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Give me a moment. Reports. Letter 1, 9, 10, 12.
I'm missing one. How do I get one?
Shit.
I can tell you.
Yeah, Huck is doing it.
Xbox achievements. Yeah, Xbox. I mean, obviously Xbox has achievements. The question was more so: is there an achievement for the reports? Which I believe there should
There
be.
should be.
Motherfucker can't be fought during the final. I'm unsure who you mean.
Mysterious figure.
Oh,
Huck!
motherfucker. Okay, to be fair, MF
He is a motherfucker, so you know, it fits.
is a motherfucker. But yes, you can.
Blowjob brothers.
The blowjob brother. Don't say that. KHBBS.
Report 1.
Xehanort reports.
1.
Alright, Xehanort report 1. Ventus found in deep space on the launch deck. Oh, I know where it is. It's if you're on at the launch deck, there is a like a balcony that you don't have to actually travel to, but it's like opposite of the doorway on the upper part of the room.
Yeah, you got to like high
Yeah,
gravity.
it's not hidden at all. Like it's very obvious. You know where it is.
I feel like Seth might have said like there's something over there, but I missed the jump, so I'm just gonna ignore it. I feel like I remember that.
I'm pretty sure I also asked you if there was anything of worth there, and you said, nah, there's nothing like that.
I don't remember. Anyways, where do we put Keyblade Graveyard for Aqua?
Where we put the others?
Yeah. I think, although Aqua is the best playthrough generally, I think she has the worst final boss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not because it's a pain in the ass to beat, but just because it's kind of a letdown.
Yeah, it's very boring. Like the break fight, I think, is more interesting, more engaging than the Vanitas fight.
Yeah, the Vanitas fight was just kind of goofy.
I guess it's fair though, because she has another boss after that.
Sure, but we're ranking the Keyblade Graveyard here.
Yeah, and also like I don't think that the 2 other episodes should take away from the main game, because generally speaking nowadays obviously we know about these episodes, but back in the day if you didn't like play a lot outside of the story, then like you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Right? So if you played the game, had a lack of a final boss, and then she says something to Mickey in the mystical town, then credits roll, you would sit there like,
oh, okay.
Huh? Okay. Guess it's over?
Oh god, like imagine doing Aqua's story first, that would be so weird as well.
It would be so stupid.
Yeah.
Have you had the worst story-wise?
The worst Keyblade Graveyard story-wise? I mean...
I don't know.
Hard to say story-wise, but gameplay-wise, Aqua's was a bit weak.
Story-wise, I think Terra, Ventus, and Aqua all have really good stay there. It's just Aqua has a really good what's the word? Penultimate final boss, and then Vanitas. So I think, like, if I would be generous, I would give it a low B, because I really think Vanitas is just very boring. But yeah. Almost didn't mute myself for the crunch.
I'm gonna give it a C. Because I think that's more fair. Aqua has a lot of B's in her thing.
It's a B?
But, I mean, everyone else also got a B rank for the whole story, so I guess Aqua also has to go into B.
Wait, when... Is there any A for her?
No.
No.
Anything below C?
Yeah, there's 1 D. But Ventus
That
also...
one was?
Ventus had 2 Ds. Terra only had 1 D and Aqua only had 1 D.
Alright.
So, yeah, I guess everyone's just in B, and I guess BBS... I don't know if I'll put BBS into B as a whole, though. That's a discussion for the final credits. Because I have opinions.
And you will definitely make them hurt. Like,
That's the point! That's the point!
It has to have happened because you don't have... because you don't make a separate story game and not have people trying stories out of order. I mean, yeah, Alex, that's fair. Man cannot go after Vanitas or dodge a hard thrown at him. I mean... I think it was less the point in that scene. CQ? What? I'm not sure what you mean.
No.
Was probably referring to something we said, and then we didn't see your comment. Well, she does have bees. Boo bees.
Oh, maybe C,
So,
because
Alex.
I put the Keyblade Graveyard into C.
That's where you want to go.
Oh yeah, really.
Ventus wants a piggyback ride home.
Yes, game, I understand.
No. What if the game was suddenly in Spanish, but you still understand?
No hablo.
I just get Scythe to translate for me.
Okay.
He's not available.
Did I ask?
I mean,
Mega
it doesn't matter if you
attacker.
ask. If he's not available, what are you gonna do about it? Hmm? You stupid man.
And just go.
I wanted to play through of a story game where I unlocked the extra stories first and then randomly switched between the unlocked ones. It was funny.
Bro was talking about Terra's Keyblade Grievous story. Yes. I mean, I think his story is actually cool. There, like the whole possession and the
Yes.
internal conflict thing. I think that's sick.
Yes. Like, my point is more so the argument of saying he can't go after Vanitas or dodge a heart. That is not at all what really was the point. Like,
It's stupid
It's
you cannot
stupid
try
you
to go for
cannot-
Venus this time. When you had to
I
fight
mean,
both
the-
them
the
at
point
once.
is- like also Vanitas jumps off and he wants to follow, and Xehanort eggs him on by saying, "Hey, yeah, killed your
Yeah.
dad," basically.
Yeah, Xehanort just fucks
that's-
with him.
That's the combination of culmination of his story. Like, he isn't in control of his emotions,
That he didn't try to
and
dodge
Xehanort
Terra's
just
heart.
banks on that.
I mean, I guess it happened
I mean,
just a
he
bit
did.
too quickly,
He
and
did.
he was like he tried to like put up his like armor in the last second to like block
Yes.
it. Just didn't
To
work.
block the heart. Because, yes, he tried.
Have been charged with keeping this land safe.
So I don't really think that it's a fair argument to say that he didn't try or couldn't move out. He probably could have tried something else. That is fair, but
He was
like,
just overpowered at that
what-
moment.
like how
Like
also
Xehanort.
how at that point, like, he wouldn't really expect someone to pull out their literal heart to possess his body.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a bit of a
how
boss
could you-
move.
How could he have seen that move coming? Let's be entirely
Yeah.
realistic.
Alright, now it's time to create the worst game. Aqua, I hate you for doing this.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
This land will be transformed.
Yeah, Aqua, fuck you. Actually,
Yeah.
I love you for everything else, but go fuck yourself.
This is a shit move.
None ever able to solve a mystery.
You'll see in a moment, because...
None are
God.
except
You may have thought I forgot.
Aqua, no, don't create Yu-Gi-Oh! True, Alex!
Welcome to fucking Castle Oblivion. I hate my life. And this is the fabled Chamber of Waking.
You know, what I love about this so much is that in Days and in Chain of Memories, it's kind of presented as if this is a secondary hub for the organization, right?
Yeah, no, they just
And visually
infiltrated.
it is, yeah, but like visually it is kind of reminiscent, but
I know it's a
not
lonely place,
quite, right?
But you'll be safe.
But in actuality, this
Tara
just
and I will be back to wake you
100%
up
confirms
before
they
you
had
know
no
it.
fucking
Yeah,
idea
Aqua
what they
just
were.
made like a little sleepy place for Venny Boy. I know why Recom isn't that good, you don't. I played the whole fucking game and suffered.
Yes.
Why did she get the high chairs?
I have played through it halfway, twice. I couldn't bring myself to continue because it just is... It's not even that the gameplay is necessarily bad, it's just incredibly stale. Like, it's very samey.
Why did the whole place around the Castle Oblivion change? Like, why did we just go into the void? That's a bit weird.
Because the functionality is not just locking up this building, it's quite literally
Hiding
locking
it.
up the entirety of the world.
Could you say this is a
So
sleeping world now?
Tara, tell me where to find you.
No, because a sleeping world is a world whose whose heart has been lost to darkness.
Right. And we got Bright Crest, a Keyblade with long reach that provides an outstanding boost in magic. It also makes it easier to land critical hits and deals higher damage when you do. That is good. I like that.
It's a cool Keyblade. I like this
Just
one.
shut up.
True, Alex. True. Yeah, so did I several times with challenges as well.
Something super paper.
That's
mario.
great. Why would you do that, Bravi? Why would you put yourself through this?
Yeah, that's bad executed tutorial.
Bad executed.
The map, it was roving on spamming and bang your cards. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
The whole game is just,
100%.
the whole game just isn't in a design that makes sense.
Yes, like I think the idea back then in the Game Boy Advance was just to make something that is nicely playable
Yeah.
on the go, because back then you could you can't properly simulate an action game like the first game, and on like such a small console that was like, that's fine. It's just it just doesn't hold up very well to the rest of the games because it's not that, you know.
Interestingly, all the combat levels have gone up for the worlds.
Yes.
So I guess if you still wanna like level, you could.
Yes.
Also, good news, everyone.
Bro has finally done it. He got the thing.
Yes.
Recom
the
stack
PS2
animation
doesn't made it.
as well, but takes 5 yeah.
Made it more bonged, also trading, especially in cable trading. Yes. Recom stagger animation. The play is an issue as well. Takes forever for you to be able to break out. This wasn't as much of an issue on the Game Boy Advance. I couldn't put my opinion for that out there because I haven't
the
played it
problem
personally.
with Recom is also just the bosses feel more like actual Kingdom Hearts bosses, which don't fit into the slow-paced card mechanic.
Yeah. I just never really understood that the gameplay becomes, like, visually it becomes action game, but mechanically it's, I have to shuffle through a deck of cards. Huh? What? Why?
Alright, so Radiant Garden, combat level 10. I am scared.
I think I'm gonna take out Mega Flare for this because I don't think it's actually that great in this fight.
The Mega Flare
Yeah.
is actually not that great against most bosses.
I'm gonna put another Cura in.
That would help, wouldn't it? I'm scared. I am really scared about this one.
Also, I'm going to talk about the fact that Aqua has the same type of
Don't touch the tit!
she has the same type of final boss twice in a row. Funny how that works.
Oh shit, it's a white guy. Oh no, he's hot!
Also, you know, as a tan, I think. Might be wrong.
Story forgetting you try to run away from somebody scarf, yeah.
Fight it! Terra!
So after the internal final boss Terra had, Terranort over here literally lost his memories.
Not yet.
I mean, kinda. He's already like, who am I? So, it's getting there.
Yeah, that's true.
So here's the true final boss of Birth by Sleep.
Has been extinguished,
Ah, there he is, this.
smothered by the darkness within him.
With, honestly, one of the best fucking final boss dudes in the series, in my opinion.
Yes, I was about to say that. And also, Richard Epcar.
Is Master Aqua.
The goat.
Now return my
The
friend's
goat?
heart, or pay the price.
Alright, let's go! Terranort! Ah!
Like how she goes, ah, my name is Master Aqua, and he's like, bitch, I know.
Whoa, that's a lot of damage.
My end just had the zoomies for a moment. I died.
Which one?
Yeah, no, because Mans just decided he had the zoomies for the whole fucking time. And just was like, can't hit me, can't hit me, I can hit you though. Haha, get fucked.
Have you attempted the advanced technique of getting out of the way?
Yes, I have, and then he did his funny little thingy with projectiles, and I tried to block that. But apparently my dear old Aqua here was inside of a was stuck in an animation.
That is unfortunate.
I'm hearing like KH1 boss theme, like final bossish theme vibes here.
Yes, because Anthem's main like
yeah, it's
motif
Anthem's theme. Yeah,
is
that's
in this
what it is,
theme.
that's what it is.
And
I think that's
later,
cool.
yeah, later is.
Oh, he's got the fucking grabby arm. That's not good.
The theme for Anthem that plays in Ring of Distance is also this exact leitmotif, just with a more common instrumental.
Ow, 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 ow. Hey, knock it off.
And I
Knock
still
it off,
like.
I said!
This is one of the best themes in the franchise. This is also, by the way, this is the only soundtrack in Birth by Sleep that has been remade for the 2.5. The only one. Everything else is still the original soundtrack. Let me see in chat. Actually, the wise guy and.
Wait, did he just try to heal? Did the fucker just try to? Oh my god.
Yes. I think anyone would try to run away from something that's scared of. I don't think he was scared necessarily. He was confused. What are these faces? Probably referring to Arthur. Arousal, Alex. Oh hey, it's right. Okay.
I know that is alright. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh no, oh god.
It's as if, you know, Zekrom didn't try to run away from the DNA splices missiles from the Kieran in Black and White 2. I don't think that's a good comparison, but I get what you're saying. I don't think it is a fair comparison though. Eternals are stolen and escape from...
Okay, that sucks.
Yeah, it's...
Dang it! Dang it!
It's really, really hard because you can also not block it.
Dang it.
Arousal was copied twice.
Dismiss, more like this, not true. You can get smashed into the concrete. This is more like tape, but yes. The difference between the Terror rendition and Anthem are the lack of terror theme and Dismiss. True! That's also true. Let me drink a little sip. I have a dry throat.
Oh come on! Oh come on! Barely survived one of his fucking ass solo thingies. Then he just pierced me on a fucking rock.
He only ran, but he also... He not only ran, but he also did. Is this referring to Terror, I think? Also, people agree about Horizon, but remasters onto the... Oh yeah, right, true, actually. That's true. One of them. It is a good comparison, since the Kieran was going to take hold of you. Yes, but it's a bad comparison because Reshiram and Zekrom... So first of all, different games. Different setting. But these were originally one creature, like they were aware of what Kieran was capable of. Terra wasn't. Like, he was emotional, he was caught off guard, and again, they're not banked on that. That was his whole strategy for what he was trying to do. So, I don't think it's fair to say that Terra didn't do the stupid things. I don't know how those make a difference, based on what I just told you. I just gave you the reasons.
Oh god.
Like, I appreciate that Terranor is actually difficult.
My problem is also my deck is not really effective here.
It's true. Because prior to this, nobody knew that. Oh god, this is going into a full-on end discussion. Like, we don't have to make this a discussion, guys. I think we could just stop here. Like, I appreciate the different different opinions on the story, and I think so do Seb and PK, but I don't think we have to make a discussion out of this on stream.
I'm currently hard locked in trying not to. Well, kind of failed that then. Oh, now I have the funny problem with the internet. Yeah, that's very cool. Like in the middle of the beginning, before the fight cutscene, I just hear yield. You got hit.
Yield.
For God and Christ, I had no fucking. I couldn't see shit.
Wait. Oh, what is your funny counter not doing damage then? Is he blocking?
He probably is blocking.
Can barely be hit by the shot lock.
Yeah, when he like does the zoomies, he's like very effective at dodging the shot lock, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, because little more comments on this. Let me give one last comment to the whole Terra Graveyard story thing, and then I will not respond to it anymore because I think that's a little disruptive for the two currently fighting this boss. You say that his survival instincts were underground. No, he was reaching for the one thing that he believed could keep him safe, which was the armor, which him and Aqua and Ventus were taught would protect them from the dangers of the darkness, which, as they have been taught, is the main destructive force. Like, because you know Eric is a very light-centric person and darkness is evil. So he was scared. Okay, I take the point that you say he was scared, which that could be, probably. Now that I think about it, that is a fair argument. But he tried to protect himself with the one thing that he believed would protect him, and that didn't work either because he was too slow, because there's such a thing as shock when something scary happens. You don't just immediately return to full functionality. And also, just maybe it didn't work at all. Like, we don't know if it was the armor failing or if he was too slow. I personally assume he was too slow. And the other thing that just is a general thing, it is very easy as a third person from the outside to say, you could have just done this when you're not in this situation. So
also,
yeah, that just confirms what I said. His survival instincts are underground. I don't think you understand what I'm saying, so I will just leave it at that.
Also, I'm pretty sure he flinched in the cutscene, didn't he, before he actually reached for the cauldron?
What do you mean flinch?
Like, he jerked up a moment and then he wanted to, and was not immediately like running forward thing.
Yes, that he did.
Given that this thing went towards him like a fucking Freddy Fazbear jump scare. Oh hey, I died. Again. Hey! There's a character in Naruto. Yep, I'm feeling the PSP all over again. What is it?
Huh? Oh, no. That you filmed the PSP.
I mean, it's true. The worst about it, the internet right now. Holy shit.
Alex, they really did give this guy a suitcase full of troll. Yes! True! I mean, as I said, I really appreciate that you have to do like other bosses in the game, so... If I was stuck on this fight, I probably would have a blast, because I genuinely think it's a fun fight.
Yeah, don't I'm gonna be entirely honest, I do not like this fight.
Oh, I don't like difficulty. No,
No,
it's fine.
it's not
I
difficult.
totally get it.
Yeah.
It's a rather spastic fight, but I like these fights because it just tests your patience and
In
how you
my-
read the boss patterns and stuff.
I mean, yeah, that's fair now. My point is something different. He, in my opinion, is a bit too...
God fucking damn it!
Yeah, he has too much power armor, if you know what I mean.
Yes, that is also
Armor.
true.
Like, if he would flinch more when you hit him, that would be better. Yeah, no, he's built like a fucking truck. I am aware, but...
Yeah, I feel like he's a, how to say, he's like a small scale data fade in some regards. Like he's not unbeatable at lower levels. It's just that he feels more like a actual. I wouldn't say like a secret like a secret boss, but you know what I mean. He's not quite a super boss, but he's comparatively to the rest of the game, he's a super boss. You know what I mean?
The problem is, you get no chance to actually do anything to him without like being in danger. Because there is no way to stagger him into a combo!
It's the fighting game. Fighting game term. Yes. He's Lingering Will, but as a mandatory boss then. I mean...
Lingering Will you can easily stagger.
Yes. Lingering Will is... Lingering Will has 2 attacks in my opinion that are really bad, really dangerous. And one of those is avoidable. The other isn't. Lingering Will is still a great boss in my opinion. It's still difficult, but like... I get the problem, like he is really spastic. Like really spastic. That's another thing I find a little sad about Birth by Sleep, where a lot of the more difficult bosses in this game, which is mostly in Aqua side, and are very much just dodge roll a whole lot until the boss finally stops doing things.
Edit deck. I gotta go on with this. Trying to switch around what I can use in my fight because nothing of the sort is working against me. Whenever you throw a spell at him, he dodges.
Again, this fight is just block and counter. Yeah, very much. Like, I think this is the most quintessential block and counter fight in the main story of the game. Hello, I accidentally dropped my super attack range all over the floor. I hope you don't die from the... Real?
It's no use!
Take this! We've gone higher.
I would rather fight Silver right now. At least I know how to beat that guy.
That is true. Though he can also just destroy you.
Sure, but like if you know the trick, it shouldn't be that bad. Why does he only take chip damage because this game sucks?
Why does he only take chip damage? That's because it's a boss with a lot of HP and speed base level 28.
I did not switch to Keyblade.
Keyblade!
I did not put a second cure in. I am a fucking idiot.
You know, sometimes I'm glad that Kingdom Hearts stopped doing German voiceover. Imagine bro just pointed at Adventures and went, Die Kieklinge!
Disgusting.
They would have had him voiced by someone like fucking no. They would have had him voiced by like fucking Mr. Krabs voice actor. One project to recreating the Keyblade. More need. I hear PK spam buttons when I said you can't escape our solo when it hits. You know, there's a thing called panic. Rob.
Yep! Like the hell else I was supposed to do.
People despise the dubs of their own. No, actually, I think the German dubs of the Kingdom Hearts games, like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, those were actually pretty good. I like those. It's more like the idea that some terminology is already, I guess, not as nice sounding. I think Keyblade isn't necessarily the most nice sounding name, and it would have just sounded so much worse if I heard it in my own language as well. Wait until it ends, question marks? Or, again, realize that PK is panic.
Yeah, I mean, what good does it do me to just not press anything? It just makes me feel worse about the whole thing. It's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and take it like a fucking bitch. Like, that's not gonna make me feel good. I'll at least pretend like I have a chance.
Get your hand on Kyoraga. I mean, yeah, Kyoraga?
Yeah, I have Kyoraga and a Kyora.
Which you could do, that's true, but like still, panic. Oh, holy shit, I had a big ass stutter just now.
I believe I don't even have a Kyoraga.
Seb, we're in endgame. Why do you not have a Kyoraga?
Give me a moment, I'll do it.
I'll fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again. Okay,
All things considered, Ghost Drive isn't all that bad against him.
how do you get it again? Like not in the sense of where do I get it, but in the sense of how do I...
don't know how to trigger it, I just trigger it, I guess.
Yeah.
You can look that up in your command styles.
Where's the media? What the hell? No! You
I now have a Kyoraga with reload boost, that's good.
What the hell was that shit?
I do not know what you just said, PK.
Why did you just come a fucking meteor and kill me? What's that shit? Ah, fuck.
Once you know our solo mechanic to escape from Guerrilla, I think this is a redundant point to just let people do this thing. Drive my ghost. Okay, Alex. I have to politely decline this offer. So, thank you. Ghost Drive is bad, it changes your cartwheel.
Okay, but have you considered it actually makes me do damage to him?
Yeah, I think he likes some tags, which I get. It's fun. You get your max level full iframe cartwheel replaced by this. Again, you probably still like some tags, which is fun.
And besides, what the hell else am I supposed to do when I get it? Not use it? Just sit there like a bitch and fucking take it!
You could play the way to avoid it. But turn out I got this from Sephiroth. Oh yeah, right, the meteor, yeah. I for a moment the meteor. Borrowed this from my guy Sephiroth. We're standing in the great ravine just over there.
I can't believe it. Is this the one-time time splice that's actually not absolute ass?
Don't give me hope.
I'll experiment around. I'll give my review in a bit.
Wait, what was the problem? What was the problem?
Time splicer.
Yeah, if, by the way, if you guys are struggling with him like too much, then I would recommend going out and just leveling like a couple hours, because you then actually deal damage to him. which makes the fight easier. As one would expect. I'm just pointing this out because I guess sitting and getting your ass beat a lot isn't as fun for you as it would be for me.
How do you guess that I don't like doing that? Have you seen my soul streams?
Yeah, why would I think you don't?
What a fucking surprise!
Pika, you good over there?
I fucking hate it when he does his zoomies because it's just like another waste of fucking time, you know?
You know what's worse about this is he just goes like 4 times.
He's like, yeah, shut up.
I shut the fuck up, I heard you the first time. Aqua taking the darkness. Alex, don't say that. The darkness back shots, okay. Aqua, ouch. Yes. The PK dark sauce. What do you mean the PK dark sauce?
Do not agree with this game. Whoa. Cool. Cool.
But yeah, there's also another reason why I would possibly recommend affecting this if it takes too long. Because I know that PK's not gonna like it. I don't know if he's aware of it.
I was cornered, but I did get hit in the first place, and I did not even do shit damage.
Ah, hits shits. You know what I say. It was a full bar. Is what Alex said.
I feel like the man is immune to status effects.
I mean, probably.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm not using status effects, so that doesn't like concern me really.
The Aqua doesn't concern her so with status effects.
Oh shit. Excuse me, what? I was full health? Please shoot it.
Yes, it was, as in past tense.
What the fuck?
Does anything take status effects in KH? I mean, yeah, but bosses just don't. Imagine you cast slow or some shit on this guy.
That would be funny and actually something I would like to do, but you know.
You cannot defeat me, I am Xehanort! Oh, shit. Why is this slow?
Oh, I am slow! Oh no!
Why
This is the type of shit where you put Grandpa in the nursing home, so he doesn't go out and terrorize the streets.
Terror, nice.
Get it. I'm not a joke all along.
My brother in Christ, let me get to the fucking floor first. Fuck's sake.
Because it feels like Paper Mario when only like 3 enemies take status effects. You know what? You shut up with your correct opinion, Alex.
Uh-oh. Mix up.
What? No way.
Like, that was the first time. I used Time Splice that Mans just said nah and used Our Solus and kicked me out of it. But you know what?
Our soul.
I'm gonna do the Cobain. I'm gonna bite the bullet.
That's one of the things I can do on my D&D character now. Why not?
Really?
I can't bite the bullet now.
Oh god, no, 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 I don't know what that does!
That does... Ouch.
That could have... Oh!
Hell yeah!
Oh my god!
Don't celebrate that.
I know. Can't, please tell me if I click retry I get to retry the second phase. Please!
What?
I'm unsure.
Please!
I'm actually unsure.
It is a new information, so maybe.
That is true. Like it's technically.
Oh, that's a lot of HP.
I'm unsure.
That's a lot of HP. I don't like that. He has a stunt!
Because I missed my mute button.
He has the Cum Guardian, Alex. Don't you remember the Cum Guardian? No. Right.
Cum Guardian.
Oh, I got
So
suplex. That's cool.
Oh, this just confirms there's that Terranaut and Ansem also like they don't just originate from the same person, but also they use the same condom brand.
Can you say that? It cost you nothing to say that. I do not
No,
say
I wasn't there for recon. Alex, he did that in KH1. Bro is a real one. He's an OG. I remember, that's one of my most vivid memories actually from my childhood playing Kingdom Hearts. After beating the first Ansem fight in The End of the World, after he goes into the tree and it breaks open, I really tried looking in Jiminy's journal if that Heartless was mentioned anywhere. I was like, why is it not named? Well, like, where is it? And fast forward like 15 years, I know now.
Now you know who the Cum Guardian is.
Yes. Masterful gambit.
It's alright.
No, I think that's actually one of the nicest story parts about this. I wasn't there.
It's alright.
Alex sucks to suck.
It's the Dark Figure, not the Heartless. Yes, I mean, Hark was retelling a story from his childhood, so it looks like a Heartless,
Yes.
so he thought it was a Heartless.
Yes, exactly. Like at that point in Kingdom Hearts 1, no one had any reason to believe it was anything else but a Heartless. And even after Kingdom Hearts 1 for a good while, we had no reason to not believe that it wasn't potentially just like Ansem's heartless nature manifested.
What the hell is the
itself.
Cum Guardian doing? Did I just... I skipped that whole attack, nice.
The fartless, Hark and the fart. Never say that again, Alex.
But he's a funny man.
Oh, great, blindness, that's cool. Fucking Mistia over here.
Imagine getting blinded, couldn't be me.
Okay, there we go. That's interesting at least.
I will say it again. No, you will fucking not, Alex.
actually is kind of scary seeing like the Calm Guardian like rush towards you and stuff.
He just wants to give you a big hug.
I mean, considering who the Calm Guardian is, I guess it checks out.
Insert the very fast bear noise. And I don't mean the I mean the scream.
Me taking a good me on the toilet.
Blind, oh god. It's the tutor from Command Mission. The Heartless is gonna do the FNAF. Don't say the Heartless.
What the?
Oh yeah, if you move to a certain point, I think you can do a whole fucking lot of damage or something.
Yes, you have to go there and then you have
X? Ah, I should have pressed X, dang it. That prompt came a little too quickly for my liking.
Yeah, I think it will you ran out of time.
Okay, wow, when you actually get a Seeker Mine off, it fucks.
Yes.
But
How does one make one again?
The way you said that, it fucks.
I mean, am I wrong?
I mean, no.
I'm gonna ask again, how does one get one again?
Look it up.
You combine Square Mine and Line Mine or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do it if I'm not really getting anywhere.
I'm not gonna say anything because I was about to say something that could have doomed this. So I'm not gonna say anything.
Good. Don't do the Sagamore. Don't do the test.
I will say what it was once he beats this.
Damn.
Oh, second phase first try!
Very
Oh my
nice.
god!
Very nice. I was about to say, considering how well PK is doing, I was like, no, don't say that.
Oh my god!
Very nice.
I like the second phase
I
more.
also think I was about to say, I think the second phase is a much more rounded fight than
Yeah,
the first one.
that's
Where the
much
first one's
better.
just like, let me do an attack. Want to see me attacking you? Want to see me do it again?
Yeah, like, he actually like gives you room to breathe and actually attack him.
I know you're in there.
Oh my god!
Alright. Time for me to continue fighting again, I guess. We can do that then for ending time and credits.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna hear me die.
Yeah, actually,
Suffer.
credits. Speaking of credits, do I need to mute the game?
Probably at some point.
I
I'll
assume.
I'll just get the volume mixer ready.
We don't know if it plays a funky in the credit system.
But hey, you beat it before me, before I even could
Oh
actually
no!
fucking try shit.
He is superfying.
You mean I'm at soup?
What store are you in? I'm at that soup store.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Can't do that. I can't do it with my moral compass. Your moral compass is a roulette field. Alright, time to die. Now imagine this whole scene. Aqua just going, did I leave the stove on?
Oh no! Not the stove in Castle Oblivion.
Do something, or we'll both be lost.
Ventus
The
is
castle
burning
what?
alive.
Also,
She-
where now?
Okay, yeah, not me who straight forgot how to fucking do the fight again. Grand.
I'm with you.
You hit the boss until its HP are at 0.
Great, Aqua. You just doomed Xehanort to be the final boss for so many games. God damn it.
I might not make it back.
But not
as
all of
soon
them.
as I thought.
Yeah, but who cares about
Promise I'll
Melusha?
be there one day to wake you up.
I'm not even talking about Melusha, but okay.
Who cares about Shion?
I
I mean, who?
Hi. I mean,
Who will I eat ice cream with now?
so first of all, don't make up characters that don't exist. Okay?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I shouldn't put
Secondly,
don't count.
if that character were real and I would know who you were talking about, I think that character would probably be a very lovable girl, and I would like her a lot, and I would be very offended that you just said that.
Shame Roxas and Axel are just a duo.
Yeah, so sad. Like, why though? Like every other friend group is a trio. It makes
it's
no
weird.
sense.
It's weird. Sora, dinner's ready.
This joke will continue until we have Stream King Ross 3.
Yeah. How did Riku know Sora was about to cry? The tear didn't even come out yet. What the hell?
Something squeezing
Sixth sense. Fuck you.
He's an empath.
I'm an empath.
Every world is connected by one great big sky.
Okay.
So maybe
Okay.
there's somebody up there in all those
Have to
worlds
stop.
who's really hurt.
Fucking internet.
They're waiting for you to help them.
He's having a good time.
Well, gee, do you think there's
My
something
brother
we
in
could
Christ.
do?
I just undid pause and redid pause like quite immediately because I knew, oh shit, shit's not working. 5 seconds.
I know, Riku. You say some weird stuff sometimes, but I'll try it.
Riku says some weird stuff. Sora, you also say some weird shit.
Sora is weird.
Yeah. But then again, so is Riku. They're both fucking idiots.
Yes. Riku just happened to be the more attractive teenager idiot.
Shut up.
I'm telling the truth. Even his voice actor back in the day said that Riku is a sexy man.
Don't. I don't want to hear it.
Literally something that David Gallagher said.
Can you hear me?
If you're the level that have 0 XP available, equip 0 XP for the boss fight.
I think he started streaming recently, actually.
Right this way.
Oh shit, it's
Like-
the
like-
racist.
Young man,
I saw a clip of David Gallagher where he like talked about Kingdom Hearts a little
can you
bit, like
speak? Tell me your name.
how he thinks it's quite nice that he's part of a series that's so long running. I think that was from one of his streams. Who got this? Who? What? This young, friendly gentleman is called
Get him
Xehanort.
to the castle.
Man.
God, that fucking
Count on me.
smirk on break there just. Ah. Oh.
Dylan, get those for me.
And that's how Xemnas gets Aqua's Keyblade armor.
Exactly.
It has it in his personal dungeon.
Meanwhile, in my apartment. Oh wait, it just looks like it.
Which, unironically, I would have liked if they expanded on
Seems like I've been walking for
Xemnas
ages.
potentially
Yeah,
having
remembering
some
and
of
stuff.
that.
How long have I
Yeah,
lived
like
down
some of
here?
these memories from Terra and some. Maybe even some emotions towards his old friends, although he's more there, not Terra.
Yeah, but like that scene
I
never
would- I
went
would like
anywhere.
that. Yeah.
Hey, how are you doing, tutorial boss?
I think maybe it was supposed to drive home the idea that Terra isn't gone. It was like he was just in a state of stagnancy because
Yeah.
of how they're not used him. Maybe that was the intent with that scene. But yeah, as you said, it really didn't go anywhere for the rest of the story.
I'm really currently using the fucking Soul's Claw for Kingdom Hearts.
Seb has to hit one of those leaning forward chair.
I am. I'm currently doing that.
Maybe I should fade into the darkness here.
Huh? Fucking idiot. Oh shit. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. You know, I hope it's alright if I just keep talking. My man just heals himself. I hope it's alright if I just keep talking about shit right now. Is it?
Let Aku have
No.
a mental breakdown real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna let her have a mental break real quick. She deserves it.
And so Aku
Wait.
was sent to a DS game, what? No, she
I
wasn't.
guess it's been so long. I almost forgot how to smile.
She was sent into a game demo.
Yes.
What are you talking about, Alex? Phone? Huh?
Alex,
No.
Alex, it wasn't a phone game.
0.2, the game where you just play as Aqua going through the Dark World a bit, is literally a PS4 game.
Yes.
Meant to be like a little pre of how Cage 3 would look like.
Was actually part of Kingdom Hearts 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Planned to. But they
took it
were
out
like,
for people.
fuck it. To throw them a little bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. The original statement was something like it didn't really fit in the rest of the game, or game development took it in a direction that where that part of the game wouldn't really make sense. But let's be entirely honest, they were like, fuck, they've been waiting so long, they're growing restless. They will eat our ass if we don't give them anything.
Yeah,
in a non-good way.
Yeah, and the history repeats itself. We got like 5 screenshots of Cage 4. And the game cancellation!
And fans are eating it up. I'm one of those fans.
There's always a way.
Also,
No, God, no, no, shut
Did you get muted?
Yeah. Oh, I got. Oh my
Good.
God, that was scary. That was like a jump scare.
Also, I think it's fucking funny.
Oh my God,
thinking
it was
about it, that, oh no.
That was
Oh,
a
no.
copyright jump scare. Jesus Christ, I actually felt panic there. That was evil. What the hell?
I think it's fucking funny that Missing Link is actually Missing Link now.
Yeah. God, that's so dumb. Oh my God. Well, that's it. We beat Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Shut up about the
did.
secret episode.
Ooh.
Shut up. I don't care.
Okay.
Oh my God.
But what about the secret episode, PK?
Shut up. I'll play that in my own time when I 100% the save files.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably actually
Sure
gonna do
you
it.
will,
Yeah,
buddy.
I 100%ed all the other games until this point, except Chain, because that's just stupid grinding for enemy cards and I can't be bothered.
But why wouldn't you play it on stream, PK?
Do you really want to just see me walk around Neverland for like 5 hours leveling up all my abilities?
I mean, no, but you could play the episode as a stream. I'm not forcing you, by the way. I'm not forcing you. If you don't want to do that, that's totally fine.
As a, I mean, as a,
If I get there, maybe I'll consider it.
you could use it as a filler.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll
Yes.
see. But yeah, that's
But again,
Birth by
totally
Sleep.
your choice.
What a polarizing fucking game. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
I have opinions. When I first played this game, I fucking hated it. I was just like, this game is dog shit. But all of the boss fights, especially the final bosses, gave me so much hate and aneurysms, I could not beat any of them without save states. And also just because that's a sick-ass frame of Xehanort.
True. Strong aura.
Yeah, the whole command melding thing is also just... It's so badly explained and just so badly executed. It literally feels like gambling if you don't have the fucking, like, recipe list on hand. And it's just an absolute crapshoot if you actually get what you get. Like, for some stuff, it's pretty okay. Like, Cure and Cure makes Cura. Fair enough. Sure. But, like, all the other, like, eccentric shit, how the hell are you supposed to know how to get any of that? Like, what the hell? It's stupid. And don't even get me started on the whole, like, ability putting onto there as well. If you want, like, all your abilities, good fucking luck without a guide. That's a nightmare. The idea itself is interesting. I find it very interesting. But it's just not done well at all.
I fully agree. Like, I think what you just said is exactly what I feel about it. It is an interesting idea. The problem is, it's a really unintuitive idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
fellas,
really fucks with what it could be.
the hunt's on.
Oh,
Second
shit.
phase for me.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. But yeah. Like, gameplay-wise, it's fine. It's a very... It's... Like, if you like Kingdom Hearts 2, this might not be the game for you because it's way more sluggish than KH2's super fast-paced gameplay style. But if you like KH1, I think this is actually a pretty fun gameplay loop, honestly. Like, it plays like a more polished KH1 in a way sometimes, I'd say, which is cool.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But yeah, KH2 this ain't, so don't expect the most fast-paced, hyper-super... PBS is a bad game because abilities are hard to grind through, huh? No, it's just... The gimmick itself is just flawed. You can have fun with this game. I had fun with this game in this playthrough. And I didn't really look up too many recipes, just when I was like, oh, this would be funny to show off. But I just kind of melded stuff together. I was like, alright, interesting. And you still get a lot of, like, abilities through, like, chests and stuff. So it's not the worst thing ever. Just still, The thing is, with the whole command deck thing, there's 2 more games that we'll go through that just do it so much better. And after that, going back to BBS's way of doing it would just be... Like, you would see the flaws even more than if you see how they improved upon it in Coded and Stream Drop. Can I... Okay, there we go. I can actually listen again to audio, thank fuck. That fucking simple and clean jumpscare was funny though. I hope I don't get like copyright strike for like the first 2 seconds of the song, please. Be nice.
No,
I feel like also like looking at this game, like we all know how what? Okay, sorry, my stream just completely fucked for a moment. Yeah, like, I think Birth by Sleep is one of those games where I can fully understand where, like, this came out, and you played it on release, and then you were kind of underwhelmed and maybe not satisfied with how the gameplay is different. But I feel like this is one of these games that you replay, and then realize, this is not as bad as I remember.
Yeah,
right?
That's exactly what I had this time around.
Yeah, like, it's not a bad game. It is not...
It is a flawed game.
In this series. Exactly, it's a flawed game. It has really, really good ideas and really good good motives behind those ideas to like shake up your gameplay, but then to give it the benefit of the doubt as well, it is their first game that tried this with this system, right? We saw how they tried Recom after 1, and then we saw how they tried this after 2, just to change up the gameplay while still keeping it as an action game. And I think the intent was a good one, but we know that Birthday Sleep was a development hell, and
that was a PS2 game.
Exactly, and this game could have been much more polished if that didn't happen, but internal problems and all of these things. We know the deal. We know the deal. But I think a lot of the things are still, like, a lot of the systems are still fine once you use, like, online helps for, like, your melding, for example. The melding actually is, like, you can look up, oh, this is very cool, I can make this. Like, if you had more, like, for example, you get recipes in the game that just allow you to meld stronger commands, but it never really...
Is that what the recipes do, or is it just it shows you what you get?
Yes, that, but it's more like it doesn't show you how to get there.
Yeah.
Like, you would assume from a recipe...
You'd get the fucking crafting tree.
Yes, but it doesn't do that. Like, if the melding was more like that, maybe a visual representation of you could meld this, and then with this you could meld this if you have the right thing.
Give me a menu where like, give me a list of the commands. I have all the ones I don't have here as question marks. But when I get recipes that fit, like, if I like get a magic recipe and there's like an attack magic that has a question mark, I click on it, and if I have the commands that make it up, it tells me those 2 commands make this mystery command. That would be fine. Exactly. That would be all I want. And then from those commands, I could also like already like kinda gauge, okay, this would probably be like a fire-based something or other.
Yes, but what recipes actually don't do still is they don't show you at all what ability you would get.
Yeah, the ability thing is also a crapshoot.
The ability is just strange, and I saw Bravi early on that 3D abilities unlock through Dream Eaters, but I think this is not in any way as big of a problem, because for the Dream Eaters you can just... First of all, when you go into your abilities, you see which Dream Eaters give you that ability.
Yeah, so you can choose to go that route or just fuck him off.
Yes, exactly, and you can see it in the Dream Eater tree as well, where that thing is
Yeah.
located, so you can even like focus getting it. So I think Birth by Sleep at many points, gameplay-wise and mechanic-wise, try to do a little bit too much for what it is.
Yeah.
For what the different routes are, because we talked about this before. The different routes are. Oh, this is a Sephiroth reference actually.
Oh.
The different routes are
You
fairly
need to grind
self-contained.
before you do
fairly-
get- I mean, you also need to grind in BBS, Bravi. The grinding is always there.
Yes, and also again, I don't think this is a bigger problem, because I still know what I know what I'm grinding for.
Yeah.
In BBS without online tools, you don't have a clue.
Yep.
Not
Like, you
as
might
much.
be chasing down a rabbit hole that leads nowhere.
Yes. I don't think Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep are comparable at that point. Like,
Yeah.
yes, you get them in a similar fashion, that being a kind of like a third separate thing that you have to interact with, but I don't think it's nearly as bad.
And I mean, you're at least also like building up a party member with that in Dream Drop.
But it's, yeah, but in 3D the problem stays even if you know.
I mean,
No, it really doesn't.
yeah, just kind of doing
Like, it really doesn't. The main problem is that you, like the grinding, I don't think is the problem. I'm someone, generally in games, I don't dislike grinding. I think grinding is enjoyable because you just keep playing the game.
With the water bearers. Yeah, that I can kind of see, like the whole minigame grinding being a bit pace-breaking, sure.
But even then you don't have to do that. Like you can just normally play the game, just make Dream Eaters that you want, because I can make a Dream Eater and just look in the tree and see if it has an ability that I want. If it doesn't have that, I don't have to use it. Like I think the problem here is much less present. And grinding is only... I think grinding is a problem only on paper, because it really depends on what you like to do in the game. If you like grinding, it's not a problem. If you don't like grinding, it is a problem. So, it kind of depends on what you choose to spend your time doing.
Yeah. But I feel like we should save most of the Dream Drop talk to when we finish Dream Drop. Because it's kind of hard to like talk about it when it's not fresh in our minds right now.
Correct. I personally just think BBS, good game, flawed game, a good game, had good story beats, had good ideas, just kind of was fucked over by development problems.
Yeah.
First phase of Final sucks though.
Yeah, yeah. And that final Vanitas phase also sucks. In Ventus' story.
Yeah.
You've seen my problems with it, Seb. Don't
No.
pretend.
It couldn't be worse. I have recently done this, it could not be worse.
But yeah,
Honestly, second phase was fun though.
Yeah. See, that's the thing I can say coming out of my second playthrough of BBS. I had fun. And in the end, isn't that what matters?
Yes.
Yeah, I raged.
That is.
Yeah, there was annoying shit. There was a lot of dog shit. But overall, going through the worlds, just killing enemies, it was fun. I guess we don't talk about 3D, even though I have a lot of things to say. When we get to 3D, Bravi, you can take your time to shine. I just think it's easier to talk about the game when it's right in front of my eyes, you know? Because I don't have it in my memory that much anymore. It's been
Yes.
way too long.
I think the comparison here was just... I think it fit for a moment, but PK's point was more so that we can talk about that in a lot more detail
Yeah.
when the game is really on screen.
And when we've, like,
And it's actually the
experienced it
topic.
again.
Yeah. Then, as he just said, you can go off. Then you can say a lot of
Exactly.
things.
So as it is, vote... Bravi, go to my server, click the poll link, vote for Coded, and then you can vote for Dream Drop.
I will vote for Coded, because Coded is a great game.
I'm excited for Coded, honestly.
Wait, you haven't voted yet?
I haven't yet, no.
Vote for
Okay,
Coded,
Kingdom Hearts
come on.
winning.
Come on. Let's go. Jess looking at a looking at a bug cube. Being confused.
I did?
Oh god, it means I have to voice act because there's like just text dialogue. Oh no. Oh no.
Are you sad?
I mean, there's also cutscenes, but you know.
Mickey, it's Riku.
They put
bugs
bugs
in
in
it.
it. Oh, let's go. Oh, I'm gonna have such a good time.
Thank you.
I am going back to server so I can get a knife and posting a whip. I don't know. Do what you want, because the pirate is free, bro. Bravi.
Well, you know, I think it worked.
Let me see. Where's the poll in gaming?
It's pinned in gaming.
Yes, I am seeing that.
The
Replay.
whip and Nene.
The
Why does
whip and
Riku-
Nene.
Why does
so
Riku have so
true.
much sass as a kid? Come on, man. You don't need to go that
Look at
hard,
this
Riku.
guy. I am voting for Coded, and if no one else did, I will kill the. I mean, what?
Should be 3 votes for Coded now, I think. It's hard for me. I want to go back to some place where someone's got an issue with me. That was with. Okay. Sass Sora. No, Sass Riku.
It is 3 votes. It's currently
yeah.
winning.
Final bet report. Connected Hearts. Complete the final episode. Most used command Thunder Search. That checks out. How many people got the final episode? 3.7% beat Birth by Sleep. Wait, how many got the final? Okay, 3.8% got all the secret reports, and 3.7 actually beat the final episode. 0.1% could never beat Terranort. Ouch. I feel bad for those people.
So Kingdom Hearts 0 is over. No,
I
this
guess-
is actually no. Technically, this is actually Kingdom Hearts. If you want to look at that way.
No, technically the mobile games are.
No, those are Kingdom Hearts 0.
Well, pre-recorded if you want. It's a good game if you acknowledge the DS controls, the DS like being mapped to the jump button. Yeah, I enjoyed Recoded first time through.
Gonna be my first playthrough of the game.
Yeah, Zap has never played it, so that's gonna be
I
interesting.
mean, I have played it. I have never
yeah,
played
you
it
have,
further.
yeah, you looked at it.
Yes.
I like Coded.
So yeah.
Really fun game.
Let me just... I'll just look at the poll now, and... I think, honestly, as it stands, let's just agree to agree that the poll is over now, because it is the last before... Like, the last day before the next game. So I think it makes
Hell
sense to just
yeah.
settle now. We're playing Recoded next time. No, Alex. It's not Pikmin 4. Coded. We're playing Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Pikmin 4 is like this unreachable goal that no one can ever reach.
So next week I will decide if I actually want to replay it alongside with you this time, because Coded I've actually not played in a hot.
Oh wait, you'd actually be playing on hardware, wouldn't you?
Probably, yeah.
You're not skipping 3D after that. No, like once we're done with Coded, I'll put Dream Drop in the poll. So yeah. If people
I
vote
mean,
for
Pika-
Dream Drop, we're getting Dream Drop after Coded.
Pika doesn't skip the games, like that would kind of defeat the purpose
Yeah,
of the series.
that's kind of dumb. Like it's a retrospective of we're doing everything that I can.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't do the mobile
One
games.
game that's... I was about to say, that was one that you're gonna skip.
Yeah, also
That is-
Vcast. I mean, I could play Vcast except Wonderland. Why the poll? Because Friday is not just reserved for Kingdom Hearts. Friday is reserved for whatever the fuck is in the poll, and whatever
Yes.
people vote for the most, that's what we'll play next.
And if Kingdom Hearts gets voted the most, then Kingdom Hearts is gonna be the one that's gonna get played.
Exactly.
Pikmin 4 will beckon you. Alex, give up.
I
It's
mean,
over.
I own Pikmin 4. That's not the problem. Like I have it. I just not enough people want to vote for it right now, so we're not playing it.
I mean, real quick, best example is Days has been in the...
Yeah, Daisy was
list
in
for
the poll for
very
a
long.
while.
I think for a year.
Something like that. And that's also why there was like a big Kingdom Hearts gap. Because no one voted for Days. But eventually some people did, I was like, alright, let's do it.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's Birth by Sleep done. Voted for Days. So, yeah, I mean, that's another Kingdom Hearts game I've now done without save states.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good about it, honestly, I'm feeling proud. I thought Pika gave up on Cage. Nah, 2 just pissed me off a lot. Let's just say it like that. 2 pissed me off much.
Don't you talk about my goat like that.
PK only gives up on 1 game. Boy, I gave up on Dark Souls 2 so hard.
And Code Vein.
Yep. I didn't give up on
ranking
Hotel
Code
Mario,
Vein.
I just didn't feel like recording an episode just to make no progress on Wendy's Hotel. And now I'm scared to open the emulator again, because I don't know if it works still. Because getting that to work was a nightmare in itself. Oh well. Huh. Guess that's it. Birth by Sleep? Done. And now I can privately play Birth by Sleep whenever I'm bored and just grind out 300% save files.
Rise and grind!
Yep, that's gonna be something. Well, I mean,
Wendy's
it's gonna be a
Hotel.
bit mindless, and I think it's just gonna be like a nice thing to have in the background when I'm just thinking or talking.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess next time, let's meet back here for Kingdom Hearts Recoded. AKA the most story irrelevant piece of shit game the franchise has ever produced, except Vcast. But we don't
AKA, they put bugs in him.
AKA actually a fun
game.
game if you get past the story.
The game that was only ever referenced a singular time.
Yeah. But that's for next week. Actually, we should put the game in the. We need to put the game in the fucking tier list still.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
So okay, let's talk about this then. So. Let me just get my Birth by Sleep. KH, BBS. No, not cover. Box art. Only on PlayStation. Yeah, about that.
About that, buddy.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Where should we put BBS? All the stories ranked in B, but the game overall has flaws that can't really be overlooked in the grand scheme of things.
True.
I agree.
I mean, for what it was and where it was played on initially, it was amazing graphically
yeah, it was a
speaking,
fun
how they
experience for a
pulled it off.
PSP game, that's for sure. But still.
Also, music is pretty fucking good. The enemy designs are a bit.
I don't mind the Unversed. I'd put it above Days.
No.
That's a hot take, bravo.
I personally would not. I would. You know, to be fair, with everything we said during the credits and the game really not being as bad as a lot of people still to this day make it out to be, I would still place it in C because overall it is still a very flawed game. Not
Yep.
that really takes away that the game is still fun, you can still enjoy the game, the characters are still nice, but at the end of the day, from a game perspective, it just has a lot of big problems that just aren't fixed and weren't fixed in later releases because you would just have to do too much development after the fact, right? So I personally would put it in C.
Yeah.
I think C would be a good point. D would be too low. I think that would be a little...
Nah, it's not a D game, that's nah. But I would like to make some changes to this tier list.
That
like, in general.
I'm afraid, what the fuck?
After replaying some of these games again and 100%ing them, I'd like to give KH1 the honor of going up to B. Below
Honestly,
Days,
that's fair.
below Days, sure, but I think it does deserve a B. Because KH1 is actually a really well-designed game in so many places, if we ignore some of the shit like Atlantic and stuff. There is so
Honestly,
much intricate stuff in KH1 that I can't with good conscience have it in C anymore.
I honestly agree. I mentioned this before when I was replaying the game. It's a game from 2002, and I think for that fact that that was a PlayStation 2 game, even the base game, not even the final mix, the base game back in the day, I think comparatively to many games nowadays, it aged like a fine wine.
Yes.
Not as quick as the newer games, and not my favorite of the franchise by no means. but I still think it's in a good middle ground for me, and I still really like it. Whenever I replay Kingdom Hearts 1, it's actually like, I enjoyed it.
Real quick,
I can tell you
Bravi.
honest.
Real quick, Bravi. I did not play Days on Melon DS. I played Days just on a regular DS emulator, meaning I played it with just normal vanilla DS controls. So, yeah, I don't have good controls or like better controls
I
to
guess
talk
the
about, but I
closest-
did not mind the controls in Days at all. So, there's that, I guess.
Closest thing you did is have 3DS controls because you had a joystick.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, that's like, I still had 8 directions.
Hey man, completely fine, completely fair. Also, if I may really quickly just give my point to the 1.
Uh-huh.
It's actually quite funny. I played it as the first game of the series. Who would have guessed? When I was very young, I played it, paused it, played 2, returned to 1, finished that one. Don't ask. Didn't really like it all that much. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as 2, for example. But at some point, like when you first played it, you were just
Suffering.
you were bad-mouthing everything about the game.
Yeah.
And I just sat there and was like, damn. And I tried to look at these things a bit more critical as well. I was like, yeah, some things are really not that good. Then, when Wolfgang played it in his streams, I was also part of that. He pointed out all the things that he thought were great, and I was just sitting there like, this is interesting. And then we played the game on stream again, and I was like, that's actually a good game.
Yeah,
I actually like it.
Like, exactly, like, we went through
wouldn't-
like a whole ass journey.
And that's the funny thing, like, now thinking about it, Atlantica,
You
we
can get
always
through
say,
it.
yeah, it's ass.
You
We
can
always say
get
it's
through
ass,
it.
but the
Just
thing
go
is-
for, make yourself a magic build, it's fine.
May I finish?
Yes.
No.
Now, the thing here is, if it's just the game, not the game, the world itself, honestly, it's fine. It could be way worse. The problematic part is Ursula.
Yeah.
Both her fights are just unfettered ass.
Even if you know what to do, it's still just annoying.
Yes.
But yeah, that's enough KH1 slander here. I would like to make more changes to this tier list, but I don't know if I am allowed to.
If you have thoughts, just maybe just do a second one then.
No,
We use
I'm just,
we can
nah, we're just doing this here because I don't feel like making another one. I want to put Days on top.
also. Hey Jacob.
Hello!
Today.
The boss in the deck definitely asked, yeah. So I want to put Days above 2. I played 2 again, 100%ed it, except for some synthesis shit. No. No. If I could, I would put it in C. Honestly. KH2 has so many flaws in its design that is just not enjoyable in a lot of ways, sadly.
I think, like, we had this conversation before, I completely disagree with that.
Obviously.
Like, I still think 2 is, in many points, still the best game in the franchise. Why I wouldn't argue necessarily about Days being above 2 is because Days is my favorite in the series, simply based on story and because I liked the more experimental gameplay elements of it. Like the whole you know, preparation with your the little what's the word with the tiles that you use. Like, we talked about that as well in private.
Yeah.
I really like that. I really like that the gameplay still feels like Kingdom Hearts without being exactly the same thing. And like, story-wise, it is my favorite game because it just tells a really gut-wrenching story.
Yeah.
Like, considering that this game is still quote-unquote a kids game because Disney and stuff, right? Even as an adult nowadays, I still look at that game like that entire game is just a very, very slow creeping mental breakdown for the individual main characters. And I think the story is very great, really involved. And so I don't mind this. I just still think I in no way, shape or form Kingdom Hearts 2 could be close to a C tier. Kingdom Hearts 2 is so good, I spent so much time playing that game, replaying it over and over and over and over. I really like it. Totally understand that you don't like it because I see that there are certain aspects.
The
that
drive
you
forms
could-
alone are such a huge flaw for me that it's just completely ruins the whole mechanic.
I think for me, drive farms are great because I spend so much time using them and leveling them. But the thing is, that was kind of what I was referring to. Drive farms, like leveling drive farms, is very stupid.
Yeah, because it punishes you.
Like how you do it, because how you do it, it's a little stupid. And for all of them, you have different mechanic and all of that shit. And if you're like someone like me, again, that's what I was referring to earlier, who likes grinding, then it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If you're someone who's like, I really could just be playing the game in like the 5 to 7 hours that I'm spending to level my fucking forms, yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
But I still don't think it could be in a C tier. I do not mind this. I think this rearranging is perfectly reasonable.
I'd honestly rather put KH1 above KH2 now, but
No.
I think people would kill me for that.
I will kill you.
Yeah, that's
Send me his
you-
address. I will be there in like 2
fair.
days.
Since when do you look at the tiers and actually organize them?
For the games I do it. Like when it's just levels, I don't give a shit, but like for the games itself, it does make more sense.
Okay, that's fair, honestly, yeah.
Because that like the game list says a lot more than just levels. But yeah, I mean, yeah, BBS C tier, it's okay. It doesn't. It could be better, could be worse. It's alright. But yeah, promoting KH1 up to B tier I think is very like deserved because I think that game is actually really nice.
Yes.
I agree.
Like it's so nice that I'd like to put it above 2, but people would lynch me, so I won't.
And again, let me say it once more. Kingdom Hearts 1 is a game from 2002, and I think it's really good. Really good, consistent visuals, even when you look back at like footage from the PlayStation 2. Really involved story,
Yeah.
and a really mature story even. Like, yeah, sure, it's a silly Disney thing, but it's actually pretty mature story with cool gameplay, and I really like that.
Yeah.
Really good game.
I wish I could like express my hatred for KH2 more, but I can't. I can't. I've had my chance. We move on. But yeah, I just had to like put this update out here because opinions certainly have changed, and I do see the games in new lights now thanks to representing them. Which I think which I think makes the opinions a bit more valid as well. Now that I've given them like the fairest of shares.
No, Pika, you should have segued into your Kingdom Hearts opinion with this because that would have been so much funnier. I've seen games now in a different light, and I can say Kingdom Hearts 2 is ass.
I mean, yeah, I mean, F tier, go, there we go. No.
No! Okay, guys, chat, kill this man.
No, I mean, there is stuff to like in KH2, certainly. Like, the combat itself is fine. Just...
There's stuff to like in KH2, like the credits.
Yeah, when it's over, that's great.
So...
Can I just talk about one thing?
Huh?
Because when you told me, like, I think when we were streaming the games at some point, you just told me, like, yeah, I enjoy them. Or, like, at the very least, like, when you played them, like, off stream. And you told me that you liked playing the game. I was like, something is wrong.
Something's wrong, I can feel it.
The
Because
universe is
last
crumbling.
Yeah, because the first time we went through the games, I could feel hatred towards me. That I made you play those games.
But consider that the first playthroughs were a really unpleasant experience because there was a lot of bullshit happening.
Then again, you got one back on me because you made me slip into Xenoblade.
Oh no, I made you play a good game series. Oh fuck. Oh no.
Oh come on! Now you also like Kingdom Hearts, so this point no longer stands.
All I'm saying is we're through the worst of it now.
True.
We're getting into the good stuff finally. Well, I mean, the worst stuff definitely was Chains and BBS and 2. Because 2 hates me! I don't know why 2 hates me so much!
Well, because you hate 2. It's just, you know...
Okay, but seriously!
Reciprocates your feelings.
No, in my 100% playthrough, I wasn't leveling forms for like the first while. Went to like the Beast Castle where I was like, oh, let's use a Valor form for this boss. Instant rage, instant anti-form. Despite me not using Valor even once before!
Well,
Damn.
you know what they say. Skill issue.
That is no skill issue! I had no way to control that shit! The game just said, fuck you! No form for you! Piece of fuck!
If you put a tea kettle on PK's head right now, it would start boiling.
You've made me 1980s work whistle angry!
My man, your laugh right now, you know you're laughing, just sounded like a...
No, like that actually, like the whole anti-form shit pisses me off, because even when I don't level the forms, I still get anti-form! What the fuck?
I just don't like anti-form conceptually. I like it as a form, I don't like the mechanic behind it.
It's
Which
just,
is why it was much better handled in Kingdom Hearts 3, as we will see in the future.
But yeah, again, enough 2 slander, I've raged enough about that shit now, let's just move on to Coded and have a good time.
Yes.
Dark Mega Man versus Anti-Form.
And put bugs in him.
Yeah. I'm gonna make so many stupid computer puns in those titles. Be prepared.
Dude. She Kingdom on my hearts until I bug.
Till I recode it. Alright, enough yabbling. We got the updated tier list now. Let's see where Coded lands. Let's be back tomorrow for the start of Warrior World. I am actually fucking scared, because I don't know what to expect. That will be a blind playthrough. Oh god. Oh god. So, next week, Kingdom Hearts Coded, Recoded. I'm not playing the phone game. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.